this suitcase are yours.
What's up, everyone? It's Tuesday night here on the Sports Jedi Network. Return of the Knicks watch along. Our New York Knicks take on the Atlanta Hawks. Salute everyone. I hope everyone's going well as everyone starts to file into the chat and get ready to experience the live watch along here on the Sports Jedi Network. Chef Jam will join us shortly. Yes, we dodge a bullet, Nick Nation. Jalen Brunson with the left knee contusion. We were all very extremely worried on Sunday night when we saw him on the 46-second mark of the game going up for that jumper and did not look kosher. And my goodness, did we turn into live stream doctors. I mean, we diagnosed it from a hangnail to ingrown toenail to the worst. I mean, but we definitely could breathe a sigh of relief. Brunson will be day to day. All reports saying Friday that he might give it a go against the Orlando Magics, but just get better. Just make sure you're 100%. And we'll talk about that game with the Cavaliers when he goes down. We're hoping for the best, expecting the worst, but we got to give the flowers and the accolations to the one and only Josh Hart. Come out there, his third triple-double of the season, his third since January. For Hart, he continues to excel. And what could we talk about the other Wildcat, Dante DiVincenzo, coming in here and filling in and scoring. And another guy that gets unsung but has to get acknowledged is the one and only Deuce McBride. I mean, he played 47 in there and just totally played a phenomenal point guard position. Wasn't asked for too much. Also, the help of Hart with that triple-double and DiVincenzo alleviate the load. It was a collected effort with the guards for the Knicks to fill the shoes of a Jalen Brunson. And I thought, again, the team played extremely well, took Cleveland out of their element. You even hear Mobley blaming the injury. They weren't expecting that. Whatever that is on the Cavaliers, that's their issue. But for the Knicks, what a good win for the Knicks on the road against the second seed in the Eastern Conference. Now here comes the Atlanta Hawks, who are trying to fend off the Brooklyn Nets for that last possible spot at the play-in tournament. You don't take any team lightly. No Trae Young for the Hawks. He's out with injury, but they're still fighting tooth and nail, claw, of course, by DeAndre Murray. You have to continue to rebound. Of course, Clint Capella is a tough nightmare issue when the Knicks win before in the past. Now with Jericho Sims emerging as well as a center, along with Hartenstein, I think Jericho Sims' development this season is going under the radar, playing extremely well. Yes, is he going to be something? He's not. He's not going to be, oh my God, one of these top 10 centers in the league. But you could talk about a rotational center that comes in there and is not going to embarrass himself and go out there and play hard, hustle, go for those 50-50 balls, the rim protection as well, rebounding, offensive rebounding, and very athletic. We're starting to see the centers put the ball on the floor. I haven't seen in quite some time both Hartenstein and Jericho Sims put the ball on the floor and handle it and drive to the basket from the top of the key. We saw that a lot against the Cavaliers team. I don't know if they feel comfortable in that matchup with the ultra thin Jaren Allen and Mobley. They felt comfortable with them, but man, I like to see that there. And Bogdanovich, off the bench with 20 points, did a phenomenal job. They got to keep it going. The Knicks, the national pundits say no all-star, no superstar, no megastar, but this team is built on their depth. They have two all-stars, and I'm saying a megastar or superstar in Jalen Brunson. And don't look now. Most valuable, most improved player of the league contendership should be a Dante DiVincenzo. From what he has developed into with the Knicks, we knew he was a very sharpshooting assassin when he was with Golden State and Milwaukee. But his development under the Knicks system, it's got to open your eyes that if he does this numbers again next season, you're talking about possible borderline all-star. So, for now, most improved player in Dante DiVincenzo. What worries us about Dante is the amount of minutes, or the usage. Let's see how he finishes the season. If he continues to excel. I mean, he's averaging 21.1 points a game in the last 10 games for Dante DiVincenzo. That says, I mean, if just think about if he averaged that on an 82 game season, that's all star. That's around what we were hoping we were getting from RJ Barrett. So good job there for Dante DiVincenzo tonight. This is the Atlanta Hawks. Let's go out and beat them. This is our third meeting with them. Let's go out, take care of business on our home court, not look ahead against the Magic, who are kind of a couple games behind. We could also put some separation with the Hawks on that possible last playing spot. Although, again, Brooklyn is closer to chasing the Hawks than the Hawks chasing the Knicks. But we'll see. We'll get that goal. So we're glad that Brunson is okay. It's a knee contusion. I wouldn't want to see him get any Charlie horse or anything. I want him to play, but in his absence, man, again, I wanted to reiterate and give the accolades to Miles McBride. Plays so phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal. Good to see our kids develop underneath us. I mean, the Knicks left a little hobble, contusion. Harkenstein with a black eye, gritty, and now that's who they are, man. That's who they are. They represent what the city of New York is about, hardworking, blue collar. You're going to fight tooth and nail for everything you have. And boy, when you get to that mountaintop, it is exciting. It is ecstatic. I mean, what other adjectives can I put in there? And that's what the Knicks represent. That's why they gravitate and they grab us. Not just us, but New York City, but the tri-state and those who left New York, that we take that spirit of you could say New York Knickerbocker with us, because that's who they are. I mean, yes, they haven't won since 1973. People could throw that all in our face, but this franchise continues no matter what. Even in the down times, they still show us that they are battlers. I don't know. Could I be a homer here? I'm drinking the Nick Kool-Aid, maybe. But I am so proud to say I'm a Knicks fan, no matter what, through. I mean, that game on Sunday, the more I think about it and just sit back, and with all the circumstances, they didn't shrug their shoulders. They rolled their sleeves, and they just continue to battle. Of course. So let's say hello. Let's acknowledge the chat. Mr. Tim Smith, it's joining us in the building. Mr. Tim Smith, good to see you, my good friend. Daniel Barrow Sports Highlights. What's up? Good evening. Our number one draft pick, the one and only Mr. Johnny Davis. And the big task at hand, who's letting everyone know that he has Nick Pride in the building, and he's talking to them, even as soon as he wakes up. First, as soon as he opens his eyes, he thanks God first that he's alive, and he goes, talk to them Knicks, talk to them Knicks, talk to them Knicks. That's big task at hand. Oh, indeed. Let's go. Yes, it was displayed. It was displayed on Sunday, twice on Sunday. Big task. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I've got the lineups here. Let's go. The Hawks will bring in Murray, Bogdanovich, Bay, Johnson, and Capella. That's the starting five for the Hawks. For our New York Knicks, McBride, DiVincenzo, Hart, Achua, and Harkenstein will be the starting five for the New York Knicks. No Brunson. Brunson again with the contusion. Probably plays, they say, Friday. Hey, whenever he's ready, if once he feels good, it has that height, that elevation, hopefully doesn't overcompensate somewhere else where something else starts hurting, just be 100% Jalen Brunson. Now, welcome to the Sports Jedi Network Return to the Knicks podcast watch along. We do the watch alongs here. We have a scoreboard. We do the play by play. We give our comments, our analysts, and we also ask the chat to participate. We are a heavy chat oriented program. Without the chat, this is not a program. We ask everyone to write in, see what their thoughts, watch along with us, comment, give their opinion. We highlight everyone. Everyone gets acknowledged. That myself, my host, Chef Dan, we do not ignore anyone in the comments as long as it's not um, negative or profound, laced with profanity. We won't. We won't. So we ask you just to hit the like button for all the lurkers. That's why we tell you. Do you have a scoreboard? You can see what's going on. You want to lurk? Hit the like button. But you know what? Even if you lurk, we would like you to say a quick hello. And we would like to acknowledge you and thank you for giving us the likes and watching along with us. We appreciate you guys. So we're almost ready to get this game going as we say hello and good evening to the one and only our agent. The one and only agent, Super Argo, is in the building. He says, let's go. No lurking. Let's get it. And I love it. Everyone here, this is a chat family. I love that because everyone comes in with that love of family, and we appreciate that. As we say and acknowledge Mr. Desmond Payne, salute Nick Nation, salute to you, and the one and only Vernon Haglin is in the building. He's talking about cashing back, and he wants to release the Kraken. The Kraken is Jericho to intern Sims. Let's go. I just gave him a whole few minutes of acknowledgement and props, Vernon. You would have been proud. You would have had that smile from cheek to cheek as they introducing the lineups and they're introducing the team, the PA announcer. So we're almost ready. We're about 5 minutes away before we get the tip off. It is Noche Latina night in the Madison Square Garden for the Knicks and the Hawks. Los Knicks contra los Hawks de Atlanta. Well, first time. It's a while that we hear the national anthem. Usually, okay. If the Knicks play the same way they did against the Cavs, we're good. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we got the national anthem right now. So I thought they were gonna tip off. I think they stole a little bit from ESPN of prolonging. Usually they MSG says 7:30 and that ball is up in the air by at least 5 minutes after. I gotta get me that Somos los Knicks shirt. I gotta see on Fanatics. That looks nice. But that is nice. That's a tight shirt. And I had a whole yes, Desmond. Any news on Jalen Brunson? Okay, X-rays were negative. I put that on my the YouTube page. Also on the YouTube community page as well as the Twitter. That's why we ask you to follow us on all the different platforms as well. Also, MRI today clean. It's just a Charlie horse that gave him a late reaction on, especially on the elevation part. So we dodge a bullet. We dodge a major bullet there with Jalen Brunson. Yes, indeed. They signed Toppin back to a two-way contract. First, they signed him into a 10-day, and they newly signed number 13, Shake Milton. So Shake Milton is a Knick. What's your thought there? That's some guard piece. When I'm asking for Milton to come in here, maybe 10 minutes, and that situation Tom Thibodeau said already, I would like to see him come in and play like 10 minutes with handling the basketball and use his 6'1" wingspan of length to be a defensive player, especially when the Knicks are playing a team that has high volume perimeter 3-point shooter with some height. I would like to see Milton out there for his defense, especially when we're up by a large amount. Have Milton come out with his defense prowess, and if he gets hot, if he gives you offense, we take it. I'm not. If we're relying on Shake Milton to provide us with 10 plus points, we're in trouble on the game. It's plain and simple. It's depth piece. I kind of like his defense. Be honest with you, I do like his defense. I think he has that tenacity defensively. But again, if we asking him for more games, more minutes in games, we're in some trouble. If we're asking for 15 plus minutes, that means the team there's something wrong in injury wise or the or what scoreboard wise, if we're either trailing by a lot or we're up by a lot, if Milton plays a lot of minutes. That's the way I see it. If he earns his way for more minutes and he plays well and he goes above and beyond what he's been averaging the last 2 years, hey, could it be a diamond in the rough? Never say never. Again, you know the hashtag when we get to the postseason here. No limit Knicks. So I don't like to put limits on the team, and I'm not going to put limits on the players. No limits. So if the guy comes in here and balls above and beyond, hey, that's a great problem to have for the coaching staff, that he's pressuring for more minutes because of his on-court performance. I think we'll all take that. As we say good evening to Mr. D. Ross. Calm, cool, collected. Mr. D. Ross. Here we go. Noche Latina. Sí, muchachos. Suerte, Knickerbockers de Nueva York. Let's go. Let's go. Claro que sí. Deuce is going to have a huge night tonight. Vamos, dale. Y dale esos likes. Let's go. Kid Tibbs has plenty of toys to play with. It just comes down to who he's going to end up like Woody from Toy Story. You got a friend in me. Here we go as the introductions for the starting lineups for the Knicks. Of course, we'll bring the scoreboard in. Now the scoreboard is, everybody knows, but for all our new people and those that are lurking and like to steal content from here and put it on there and stuff like that, we do the watch along. The scoreboard is always about a minute ahead of us, so we know that we can't adjust it. We can't do anything about it. We learn to live with it. That's why in the 2-minute mark we remove the scoreboard. I love pie. Let's beat those dirty birds from the ATL. Let's go. All right, they introduced Tom Thibodeau. We're ready to almost play ball here. Now, I did not see anything from any video, or I actually didn't go on X, to be honest with you, to see if Julius Randle warmed up in this game like he did in Cleveland. I did not see, I didn't go to X, but if you guys saw him warm up, let us know in the chat. He warmed up last game. You know, he's not going to play. He's just going through the motions on the pregame workouts, getting that sweat up, getting that cardio, getting ready. That's a good thing because that's indicating his time to return is getting near, which is great. I mean, let's go. We need our reinforcements. Start off hot. Let's go. He says, swiper, no swiping. Let's go. Deuce, deuce, deuce. Vamonos. All right. We look like we're ready. We get the whistles here. I'm ready. I'm ready, fellas. I hope you guys are ready. Let's go. Let's get it, Knicks. Let's get it. That is, yes, that injury lineup, that's 4/5 of the starting lineup there, Agent. Handle my light work, Josh Hart. Let's go. Knicks are in their city edition, of course, and the Hawks are in their white road, and the Hawks are going from left to right, and we're on the way as we begin the watch along. Your screen looks blurry from my end here as they get underneath. And what we got? A jump ball immediately. Johnny Davis, your screen looks blurry. Is it coming from my end? Chat, if your screen looks blurry, let me know. So we get the jump ball here. McBride and Capella. Capella wins it. And the Hawks comes up with that. All right, so Murray now. Murray with the screen. Murray jump pass here to Capella now underneath. Capella, floater, no good. Rebound by Bey. Sadiq Bey, and that ball, last touch by the Hawks. Mr. Darnell Davis wants to say, what's up, chat? Salute Darnell. All right, Knicks will have it here. And here is Harkenstein to Hart. Hart into McBride. DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now gives it to Harkenstein. Harkenstein putting it on the floor. Harkenstein again and rejected by Capella. Here comes Murray. Now drive here. And good bucket for Jalen Johnson. So Hawks on the board, 2-0 here. Now give and go here. Achua now to Hart. Hart to DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot for 3. That's off the mark. And wrong rebound right to Murray in the corner. Murray will bring it up with a 2-0 lead. Murray now to Johnson. Kicks it around here to Bogdanovic. Back to Johnson. Johnson working on the right side. Driving against Achua. Spins. Fall away jumper. Johnson with the good touch early. Giving a 4-0. So Johnson back-to-back buckets here. All right, now DiVincenzo with the basketball. 90 seconds have gone by. Give and go to Devo. Devo now. And turn the corner now. Hart gives it on McBride. Achua back to McBride. McBride rises for 3. That's no good. Capella. So Knicks are not hit their shots. They got to get better looks here. So here's Bogdanovic now. And kicks it to Bay. Into Capella. Capella. No good. Good defense by the Knicks here. Here comes the Knicks. Hart. Hart. Keeping his dribble. Give and go to Harkenstein. Euro step. And he misses it. Left-handed. So here comes Johnson. Pushes it to Capella underneath. Capella underneath the basket. And good position. Couldn't finish. Good job by Harkenstein not picking up a foul. He missed. Now here's DiVincenzo now. Back to Harkenstein. Give and go to DiVincenzo. Rises for 3. And in and out. Oh, Johnson comes up with the rebound. That was halfway down. What is going on, Anthony? Andy Johnson joining us. Johnson misses that one off the glass. And last touch by the Knicks. So the Hawks will get a new 14 under the shot clock here. Under the basket. I think he's going to TNA, Andy. There's talks about TNA on sacrifice. As they inbound into Bay. Bay now. Bay got fouled. No. Traveling before the foul. Traveling call. So Sadiq Bey turns the ball over. All right, here we go. Hart to McBride. Now McBride will bring the basketball up. Knicks down by 4. Knicks haven't scored yet. Achua. DiVincenzo. Harkenstein now. Hart now going. Hart has double team, but he's going to rise. And no, Knicks still haven't hit a bucket yet. So they're in a drought here to start the game. Here's Murray. Murray now working on McBride. Murray driving. Murray stops. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson, top of the key. Pull up jumper. In and out. He gets the fortuitous bounce. So Johnson with all 3 of the buckets here. And he has all 6 points for the Hawks. The Knicks are stuck at no buckets yet here. Here's DiVincenzo snake dribbling. Devo puts up the shot. And no good. Harkenstein with the rebound. Harkenstein goes back up and he got fouled. So Harkenstein will go to the line. Let's see who the foul's on. If it's on Capella. So Harkenstein to the line. Ah, he misses that one. So Harkenstein looked like he's ready for UFC 299 with the black eye underneath. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. So the Knicks on the board, 6-1. Don't worry. Let's go. Are we up yet? Let's go. Here's Bogdanovic with the basketball. Bogdanovic bounce pass to Murray. Murray now. Give it to Capella. Capella bounce pass here to Johnson. Johnson curls up in the air to Capella. Capella back. Nice move there by Johnson. Gets an assist. Capella off the glass. So Knicks trail by 7. 8-minute Now Hart to Achua baseline. Achua driving in and he gets the dunk. Grown man move for Precious Achua with the slam. All right, Murray now to Johnson. Johnson now gives it to Bogdanovich, catch and shoot three, and that hits the side of the rim. And Achua with the rebound. Achua bringing it up, gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now gets the screen. DiVincenzo driving underneath the basket, bounce pass to Harkenstein. Harkenstein is going to go back, go to DiVincenzo, back to Harkenstein with the floater. It's good. Nice ball sequence. Give an assist for DiVincenzo as Harkenstein connects with the floater. Knicks down by 3. Here's Murray now. Kicks it to Capella. Back over to Bay. Bay driving. Got a little contact, and layup is good. So he drove 8-5. Here's Hart now. Back over to DiVincenzo. And he shoots, and he misses by Capella. Comes up with the rebound to Johnson. Now Johnson now. Kicks it back out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich underneath. Now tries to lobs it, but good stop. Good hands there by Achua to pick that up. Here comes Hart. Hart now driving. Now he'll back it up to DiVincenzo. Devo back to Harkenstein. Harkenstein holding. Now putting it on the floor. He's looking to go to Hart. Shot clock at 10. Hart, top of the key now. Back to Harkenstein underneath. He's got Sadiq Bey, and he missed that one. He couldn't get that one to fall. Here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich trying to push. Johnson transition 3, and it's good. So Jalen Johnson is having a happy meal in the first half of the first quarter here. Now Hart. I thought Thibodeau was going to ask him for a timeout, but no, they'll play. Here's DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. 13-8. 1 of 5 the Knicks are from three-point land. Here's Murray. He's going to try to shoot a 3, and he answers it. So answers right back. 16-8. Here's Hart. Timeout now. So the timeout is taken by Coach Thibodeau with 5:48 in the first. The Knicks trail 16-8. Yes, Precious has been a great addition, and so has been Dante. What a hell of a pickup. I mean, for the kind of money they're paying Dante DiVincenzo, Desmond, that is a great pickup for the New York Knicks. He's been exceeding above and beyond what we expected from a 3-and-D or even a shooting guard. As a matter of fact, man, wow. I'm sorry, but the Hawks are done. Let's go. I mean, nothing tastes delicious more than a rotisserie chicken. Precious isn't defending Johnson tight. Our defense is sketchy. Maybe that's what Thibodeau's going to call timeout there, agent, to reiterate and put some more pressure and make Johnson a little uncomfortable, agent. That's what the purpose of that timeout. Also to give a quick blow to the team and just refocus and say, we got to stay with Johnson here. Maybe switch the Achua. Now, if you push Precious to go more to the perimeter, they're going to be successful for that lob with Capella and Bay. The Hawks, all they want to do is that against the Knicks. They think this is the couple years ago in that playoff series. That's how they won the whole series, was just with that stupid lob. Pick and roll lob on the Knicks all day. They're going to want to try to bring that play over and over, and the Knicks are not having it. You saw Achua already defended it earlier, and that's probably why Johnson is cooking early. So I think they're going with an analytics choice of which one of the two they're going to allow. They're going to allow Johnson to try to hit the 3 or the perimeter shot or get killed with the pick and roll lob all day. So we'll see. Joe Curry in the building as we give Big Task a big chuckle. Always good to put a smile on Big Task. Joe Curry, how are you, my friend? As we have a timeout on the floor. Hey, we got the Marvel people in the building. Let's go, defense. Let's do this. All right, we're hearing from Tom Thibodeau. Okay, he said it's a bruise. All right, Knicks would inbound the ball here to Chua. Now Jericho Sims, the intern in the game. Here we go. McBride to Sims. Oh, what a beautiful pairing. What an assist by McBride as Sasquatch comes off the bench to slam it home. Let's go, intern. Jericho Sims. Now Murray with a 6-point lead. The Hawks bounce pass as a defended by the Knicks. Here's a turnover. Here comes DiVincenzo. McBride kicks it back to DiVincenzo. Back to Jericho Sims. Sims now holding the basketball, putting it on the ground, and gives it here to Hart. Hart now picks up his dribble to McBride. In rhythm, 3 off the mark. Achua, no. Bay tracks that rebound down. Here comes Murray. Murray now. Murray to Bay. Extra pass. Johnson. Johnson having a career. No, that's not Johnson. That's DeAndre Hunter. Excuse me. I just saw the taper, the haircut. I thought it was the same. Here's McBride trying to answer back, and good fight for the rebound there as the Hawks brings it. Bounce pass down low. Kicks it back out. Matthews. Murray straight up for 3, and that's fried to the rim. Bay in the right place at the right time. Bay tried to go up, and he got the foul counted and won. So Sadiq Bey has a chance for a 3-point play. He was just at the right place at the right time. And Hart got caught with the reach-in foul. Bogdan Bogdanovic in the game. As he completes the 3-point play, Knicks down 22-10. 4:20 mark here as McBride with the basketball. McBride to Hart. Hart, Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic on the baseline now. Backing in. Backing in on Bay. Backing in. Turnaround jumper. That is no good. And the ball still loose. And that will be the Hawks' ball. Maria. Salute, Maria. Big hug. Good to see you tonight, Maria. As Hunter will bring the basketball up. Hunter puts up the floater, and he got it. 24-10. 14-point lead here. Now, McBride. McBride now kicks it to DiVincenzo. Open for 3. In and out. Couldn't hit it. Here is the Hawks on an 8-0 run. Here's Murray. Murray bounce pass, and that's a turnover. It will be Knicks ball. So Bruno Fernando in the game. That was the turnover off his knee. McBride now to Hart, to Bogdanovic, DiVincenzo. Back over to McBride. Shot clock at 14. Plenty of time here. McBride now driving. McBride going in. Kicks it back out. Long to DiVincenzo for 3. And that's no good. Back tap again. DiVincenzo driving. Layup. Beautiful move. Oh, Dante DiVincenzo saucing it up. 24-12. Nice move. Bay now. Hunter facing Bogdanovic. Baseline. Kicks it. And Fernando lost it. Turnover. Here comes the Knicks. Here's Hart. Bounce pass to Devo. For 3. In and out. No good. Hart with the rebound. DiVincenzo again for 3. That's no good. Hunter. So he's off tonight. Those are those kind of nights right now. But keep shooting, Devo. As Hunter now driving. Hunter puts it up off the glass, and that rebound right to the hands of DiVincenzo. He kept it alive. Devo again kicks it out of McBride in transition for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Miles McBride as Deuce is loose. Hawks call a timeout. 22-15. The Knicks keep going for that 50-50 ball. Their tenacity, they kept undeniably as DiVincenzo just hustled and found Miles McBride wide open for that transition 3, caused the Hawks to call a timeout. Let's go, Knicks. Wow. That was a nice sequence there. A lot of those 50-50 ball and the hustle. That's one thing if the big Ragu is not hitting shots, but he is not going to pout. He is still going to get into the passing lanes, defend, give you that high IQ basketball play, and he gets an assist on Miles McBride's three-pointer. Let's go. Yes, they're waking up. They got some of that Maria coffee. That's what got them going. Maria came in with the coffee. She brought in the New York Knicks coffee there from Portugal, and the Knicks just took it to another gear. Let's go. Devo's looking for Deuce. Yeah, because he feels that he doesn't have the shot right now, Agent. He missed a couple of threes. Instead of being selfish, that's, again, Agent, where I like about when it comes to Dante DiVincenzo, Hart, even that Villanova pedigree of playing the high basketball, high Q. Okay, I'm going to try to go for mines, but if I don't have it, they're smart enough to recognize, and I'm going to incorporate others, and I'm going to get them better looks. So you got to like what Dante DiVincenzo did there, and he's getting some assists. That's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with piling assists also. That's nothing wrong with that. Let's go. Like to see that even if you miss, keep hustling. Yes, absolutely. That's just we need Hart and Precious to wake up, and they will. They will. This is a 48-minute game. You're not on. Not everyone's gonna come running like the Roadrunner at the same time. But hopefully they get going together. Pass the baton like a relay race as we say good evening to Sheldon Darrow Johnson. We're doing great. That you're in the chat. Salute, Mr. Johnson. Yes, please hit that like. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Join us. Be part of the nation. Be part of the family. The Sports Jedi Network. Let's go. All right, we're ready to come back from the timeout. Let's go. Hawks would inbound the ball. Here we go. Alec Burks is in the game here off this timeout here. Johnson kicks it. Fernando driving. Fernando with the ferocious dunk. Bruno. No one talks about Bruno. 26-15. Hawks with 16 points in the paint. Now Burks. Burks gets the quick double team. Bogdanovich now. Bogdanovich back to Burks. Burks rises for three. And no good. And Jericho Sims had it in his hands and he lost it. Jericho Sims, I told him not to go for that extra hand of popcorn during that timeout. Little Butterfinger there. All right, now here comes the Hawks. Now they're driving to the paint. And, DiVincenzo got caught with a reach in. So Forrest got fouled. Forrest misses the free throw in the words of Chef Dan. Boy, don't lie. So Forrest has another free throw here. Hopefully the Knicks could chop him down. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. 27-15. 90 seconds left in the quarter here. As Burks getting harassed with the basketball now. He gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo calling a play. Try to pick a roll, but here's DiVincenzo wide open for three. Oh, no good. Right to the hands of Bogdanovich, but he puts it up, and he misses. So they're not going in for the Knicks currently right now, not on this side of the court. Now Forrest now gives it to Johnson. Johnson backing in. Johnson, who had the hot hand. Johnson stops. Turn around 1 foot, and no good. Rebound, and that will be Hawks ball as a touch. And they want to see if they correct that, but they're calling Hawks ball. It's kind of early to challenge that. Here we go. Hawks. Bogdanovich for three. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson again. So Johnson with the second opportunity there gets the basket. 29-19. Now Hart, Euro. Hart puts it up. No, again, rolls off the rim, but right to the hands of Sims. Bogdanovich for three. And it's good. 3-pointer. Rolled on. Bogdanovich, the Croatian sensation from downtown. 29-18. As Forrest will bring the basketball now. Hunter jab stepping. Now putting it on the floor. Cirque 16-footer straight away. Good. So Knicks giving up here 31 points here. 31-18 they trail. There will be a 4 seconds between shot clock and game clock now. Burks one-on-one. Here now driving. Pull up jumper. No good. Rims and right to Fernando. And he gives it to Forrest. Forrest gives it here to Bogdanovich and a foul by DiVincenzo. Second. You got to keep DiVincenzo on the floor. Silly foul for Dante DiVincenzo. So, no, free throws for the Knicks are over the bonus. I mean, over the penalty. So, Bogdanovich will go to the line and try to extend to this lead here. And he hits the first free throw, 32-18, with 2.6 seconds here. And the second free throw is good, 33-18. Hart gives it to Burks, and that's it. At the end of the first quarter, 33-18, as Clyde wants to know what's cupping. And Pilati as well. All right, we'll get ready for that second quarter. Let's go. So the points in the paint is propelling the Atlanta Hawks here, scoring in the points in the paint, as well as the second opportunities with the offensive rebounds. And the Knicks right now, the three ball is not coming in right now, at least from that side of the court, which you could look at it as a half full, or a glass half full, because when they change on the second half, they're gonna have a better court or better. Those threes are gonna start heading in. So you kind of want them to go in the fourth quarter or the second half, but you don't want to be in such a deficit where you're going to rely on that, to get even back into it. So we got to get a grip on this one quick. Yes, absolutely. That's indeed. All right, we're almost ready for the second quarter. He says the paint has been exploited. Sims needs to find some points. Jericho Sims, if he could just defend it, be honest with you, or Chua, I think we'll be okay. Desmond, what do you think? Whatever points we get is gravy. Yeah, of course we would love to get points from them, easy points. But if they could defend it where the Hawks have to be more perimeter team, I think helps the Knicks get back into this and take the lead as well. Let's let the defense start and bring the offense to up to par. The problem is our defense. Hawks aren't feeling the pressure on defense, especially in the perimeter or in the paint area. I mean, it's in the paint area, not the perimeter, in the paint area. You want to make the Hawks a perimeter shooting team, not a post team. Why is Burks on the team? He can't shoot. Hey, Burks is gonna play right now. They traded for him. I mean, we were saying the same thing as with Quentin Grimes. Only difference was Grimes was giving us better defense than Burks right now. But I mean, I gotta say we gotta give him a little more time. I'm gonna give him another 5 more games. To be honest with you, before I say Burks has been a uber disaster. Second quarter, Chef Dan, are you ready for the second quarter? So McBride McBride over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich got blocked. His shot got blocked now. Here comes the Hawks. Forrest down low to Johnson. That layup all day are for the Hawks right now. Now here is McBride, Bogdanovich, and we're going to get a moving screen on Jericho Sims. The Knicks need a little composure here. Yeah, everyone's missing shots, indeed. All right, so they'll bring it up. They have a 20-point lead right here. Hunter. 3. No. Again. Hunter from downtown. 37-15. The Hawks are pouring it on the Knicks here. Here's McBride. McBride back again. Burks rises for 3. Burks finally nails one. 37-18. Johnson with the screen. Johnson back to Forrest. Forrest driving. Forrest puts up the glass. It's good. 38-18. So Hawks are on fire. They're 59% from the field. Here's Hart back over to Burks. Burks. Floater, no air ball. But he gets his own rebound and gets it. He was lucky to follow his shot after that air ball. 39-20. Yeah, Knicks are shooting 26% from the field. Hawks want to trade baskets. That's what they want right now. Here's Bogdanovich now. They're playing the Hawks game. Here's Bogdanovich now. Now gets it. And good hands by Burks in the passing lane. Here comes Bogdanovich. And he got it stripped by the other Bogdanovich. But Knicks will have it. So we had the Spider-Man meme right there with the same name, last names. All right, now, here we go. Knicks with him. Catch and shoot. McBride. Fight for the rebound. And that to the hands of Bruno Fernando. As he gives it here to Bogdanovich. 39-20. Bogdanovich now. Backing in on Burks. Gets the screen now. Keeps the dribble alive to Fernando. Bruno puts up no good. And right to the hands of Forrest. Hunter top away. And he got it. So those second opportunities, 50-50 balls, getting into the hands of the Hawks right now. And they are cashing from downtown. Here's Burks. Burks rises from 3, and that's no good. Fight for the loose ball right to the hands of Forrest. So Knicks down by 22. And Hartenstein is getting up and is ready to come in here. As Forrest now to the hands of Hunter. Hunter now, and he gets the foul away from the... So it's going to be a side out of bounds, so we'll get some fresh players in for the Knicks. So the Knicks got a little challenge here tonight. All right, they'll inbound the ball. Fernando back over to Murray. Back in the game. Murray now to Hunter. Hunter for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, knocked away, but the Knicks will have it. Bay last touched it. You need some ball movement, indeed. The Knicks looking like the Cavs last night. The crowd is quiet right now. All right, Miles McBride. Burks, and that would have been a foul, but they let that go. Here's Hart. Bounce past to Hartenstein. Back over to Burks. Burks rises for 3. Oh, no good. Fernando with the rebound. Those shots are there for the Knicks. They just not going down. 8 of 35 for the Knicks here. And here's inside. Fernando got it stripped. Saved. Right to the hands of Hart. Here comes Hart in transition. Back over to Bogdanovich for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Bogdanovich. Transition 3. There's a steal leads into a transition 3. They need more of those type of plays here. Defense leading into offense. Now, Hunter. Bogdanovich fakes. Driving. Stops. Bounce pass here. And Hart. Oh, he just stepped out of bounds. He almost had a steal there. So Knicks look convicted to play some good defense there in the passing lane. As Murray will be the inbounder. Murray looking to inbound. Gives it in to Hunter. Hunter now. Hunter puts it on the ground. Driving. Puts it. And what a wild shot. And he got hit with a technical foul because he thought he got fouled there. And he was bumped. He had a good gripe there. But the referee... Wow. So Boban Bogdanovich trying to try to make this to a 20-point deficit. He has a technical free throw coming up. He rattles that one in. It is 44-24 with 7:48 here in the second. All right, now here's Burks with the basketball. Burks holding. Burks picking up his dribble. Hart holding. Hart looking, bounce past to Burks. Burks on the curl. Pulls up off the glass. Is good. So Alec Burks off the glass. Hopefully he gets going here. As Murray will bring the basketball against McBride. Murray, good defense, good denial there. As he gets the ball back, now he's driving. Back again. Hunter for 3. Hunter, and that one hits extra rebound for the Hawks. So the ball just finding them, and there's a 3, and he got it. Dante Murray just paused and just took it. So again, second opportunities continue to give the Hawks some life here. Here's Bogdanovich, catch and shoot 3, and he nails it. He answers that right back. But the Knicks got to get some defensive stops. Can't sit there trading back and forth. Here's Murray crossover. Murray up and in. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Fernando kicks it back out. For 3, no good. Bogdanovich gets it. So Bogdanovich will bring it up for the Knicks. Here comes a quick double to Hart. And that's touched by the Hawks. So, okay, so we get a timeout here on the court. Timeout with 6:27. 47-29, the Hawks. Hawks trying to throw a little bit of a zone at the Knicks. What we see there, the Knicks are trading baskets. And the shots for the Knicks are not falling down right now. They had a lot of good looks early and often, but they're not falling right now for them. Law of averages. I'm going to go with the law of averages. Now with this, we still got half of the second quarter. Can we make this lead evaporate to under single digits before half? I think if we could do that, this game will be in really good shape. If the Hawks continue to keep this at a 20 point deficit, it's going to be an uphill climb. But if the Knicks before half can make this under single digits, we'll be okay. Hart doesn't have that same as he did at the Cavs game. He's a little bit off. The whole team shooting wise are off, Agent. For something, the shots are not going in for some reason. They just need defensive stops, indeed. We're just waiting here for this timeout. He goes, not so bad trading buckets. Hawks can't stop scoring either. Yeah, Hawks. Well, especially Johnny, especially on those second opportunities. You know, whenever they get that the basketball hits the rim and caroms right to the hands of the Hawks, and they extra pass for that three, and they're hitting them. That's why I say law of averages. Let's see if they hit that same high volume when they switch courts on the opposite side. All right, we're coming back from the timeout. We got this. There we go, D-Ross. There we go. Talk to them, D-Ross. Talk to them, D-Ross. Talk to them. We got this. Let's go. All right, we're waiting to call from the timeout here. Here we go. Knicks would inbound the basketball now. McBride to Bogdanovich, gets it back. McBride, and we get a moving screen. That was ticky-tack. That was a bad call there. Come on, refs. Don't do this now. So offensive foul here. All right. As Hart had that knocked away. So Hawks would inbound here with 15 on the shot clock. 6:17 here before halftime. As the inbound of Murray. Murray now. McBride. Now DiVincenzo back in the game, but he has two fouls. As he gets it here to Capella. Kicks to the Bay. Extra pass. Matthews got fouled on the three-point attempt. Come on, fellas. So Matthews to the line for three free throws. He hits the first one. He rattles the second one. And he hits all three free throws. So it's 50-29 here. Here we go. McBride to Hartenstein. Back to McBride. McBride now holding. McBride picking up his dribble. Driving to the basket. Pull-up jumper off the glass. No good. Hartenstein tries to get that one-hand dunk but misses. Here comes again the Hawks. Back over, and Hartenstein comes up with a nice steal there. So good job there. He missed the dunk, but he got back on defense. Now Hart to Hartenstein, the Hart Foundation here. Back over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving. Bogdanovich one-handed. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice, tough one-handed runner. 50-31. Knicks need to play defense. Let's go. Murray. Defense serenades Madison Square Garden. Here's McBay. Bay. Oh, that was too easy for the Sadiq Bay. He parted the defense with the finger roll. Murray now, Hart. Back over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich again. Bogdanovich to Hartenstein. Hartenstein wants McBride for it. Bounce pass here to McBride. Right to the hands of DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo kicks it back out to Hart. Hart again. Hart back over to Devo. Devo's going to have to put it up for three. In and out. And Foul on Harkenstein for grabbing. Although the official said that he missed that call, but he already called it. Jericho Sims will come in for Harkenstein. Remember, Harkenstein with the Achilles going to play limited minutes. Here's Murray. Murray with the basketball. Murray now with the screen. Murray behind the back. And that ball is touched off the Knicks. That's a bad call, Vernon. I agree with you. Two bad calls in this half. Here we go. Murray now. Bounce pass here. Kicks it. Bay. Guarded by another Wildcat. And he misses it. Rebound by Sims. Gives it Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the basketball now. Back over to Jericho Sims. Sims again. Keeping his dribble now. Stopping over to McBride. Shot clock at 11 now. McBride now. Back over to Achua. Achua now driving. Achua layup finger rolls. Beautiful move by Precious Achua. 52-33. All right, Isaiah. All right, Precious. Here's Bay. Bay kicks it underneath to Capella with the dunk. So they went for the gamble there with the double team in the corner. Capella benefiting. That's all Capella does. He doesn't impress me now. Here's McBride. Kicks it back out. Bogdanovich for three. That's no good. Jericho. They're going to be a loose ball foul on the floor as Capella. Yeah, he's sitting down right now, Agent. He's gonna sit. He'll probably sit the remainder of the until halftime, and he'll come back in the third quarter. It's good for him to clear his head a little bit here. DiVincenzo now to Jericho Sims. Sims to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back over to Achua. Achua jab stepping, driving in, backing in, one-on-one on Johnson, backing in, putting up some move. Oh, Precious Achua with a nice move again. Back-to-back buckets. A nice move by Precious. 54-35. Here's Murray now. Murray back again to Bay. Bay's going to shoot. Bay no good. The ball got it. DiVincenzo tracks it down. Dante DiVincenzo now with the basketball. Dante again. Rises for three. It's good. Three-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Timeout. Timeout. Timeout by the Hawks. So it's Precious Achua back-to-back buckets here and putting some nice moves and down low. We needed some post moves. Nice in the nick of time as Dante DiVincenzo hits the three. 54-38 with 3:09 left before halftime. We got to break this down keep it into single digits before halftime, Knicks fans. Let's go. Big time paint party. But that, you know what that does, guys? It adds another element. If Precious continues to develop that post and those moves to the scorer underneath the basket, it's only going to spread the floor because it's going to be a matter of time where the guards are going to want to gamble to try to disrupt Precious to drive and help the forwards. Where in Precious, I think is savvy enough to pass the basketball to the open shooters. So, or even down the line, you put that on a scouting report. Now Precious Achua is scoring down low and putting the ball on the floor and having post threat for the Knicks. Now they're not just one dimensional. Now they're showing you they could score from all in Harkenstein. Remember I said it earlier. Jericho Sims, Harkenstein, they've been putting the ball on the floor and driving to the basket. Now we're seeing Achua. So this is something that they've probably been working on countless with the coaching staff, and it's showing from now here, especially this part of the season where our bigs got good ball handle and they could go with the post moves and drive to the basket. Phenomenal dynamic for the Knicks if they have unlocked that with Harkenstein, Sims, and now Precious Achua going forward. That's going to be phenomenal. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's go. Talk to them, Desmond. Talk to them. Knicks have to drive and get some foul calls. That'd be nice too. But his officials are not calling too many fouls, agent. It looks like they're letting them be a little physical, which is okay. It's okay because it's okay. All right, here we go. Johnson will bring the basketball up here. 3:04 here as Johnson gives it to Capella. Capella holds back over to Murray. Murray kicks it. Bogdanovich, no good. Rebound by Achua. So here is DiVincenzo. Devo kicks it to McBride. Rises for three. It's good! 3-pointer. Deuce. McBride. 54-41. Knicks trying to steal momentum here going in before halftime. Murray. Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now. Bogdanovich picks his drive. Euro kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson, who had the hot hand, puts up the floater. No good. Rebound by Achua. Here comes the Knicks. Here's Achua pushing. Precious again. Euro. Precious. Oh, Achua to the basket. 54-43. Let's go. 10-0 run by our Knicks. Let's go. Here comes Johnson. Johnson putting some moves. Johnson puts up off the glass, and he answers back for a moment there. 56-43. They needed that bucket, the Hawks. 2 minute, 10-2 run by the Knicks here. We're at the under the 2 minute mark. DiVincenzo with the basketball. Dante again picks up his dribble now. DiVincenzo now trying to create to McBride. Bogdanovich wide open for three. It's good! 3-pointer. Oh, God. Bogdanovich. 10 points deficit. The Knicks are storming back. 13-2 run by the Knicks. Here's Murray. Johnson. Now Johnson will back up. Johnson, who had the hot hand again. Johnson spins, put up the shot, and he answers. So Johnson thinks that he's Michael Jordan here. Someone needs to put a mirror and right in front of him so he can see who he is. Now here comes DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo again. Looking. McBride kicks it to Bogdanovich, who had Bogdanovich now driving. Bogdanovich and blocked by Badiq Bey. Here's Johnson transition. Murray rises for three. Those are the daggers. I hate those. 58-40. Actually, no, 61-46. Timeout. So the Hawks, I got to give them credit. They were composure there and hit a couple of shots there. As we have a timeout with 47.5. All right, we're waiting for this timeout. And the Knicks with seizing momentum. For them to kudos to get on that run there and got it to 10. They're showing a lot of tenacity there, but of course it's a uphill climb. You didn't want to go down by 20, but you can't let the Hawks here close out on a run themselves. All right, we're coming back from this timeout here. All right, McBride to DiVincenzo, back to McBride. McBride now. Here's the minor zone. DiVincenzo splits, drives. Oh, Dante DiVincenzo going strong to the basket. 61-48. Here's Murray. Murray rises for three, and he misses. Air ball. 61-48. Let's go, Knicks. All right. The Knicks are 6 of 11 from three-point land in the second quarter, while they're 3 of 10 on the Hawks. I told you those things always tend to even up. Here we go. McBride. McBride here. 7 to shoot. Achua driving. Achua again. Achua puts it up. Oh, precious Achua with the grown man move. 61-50. Here's Murray. Murray kicks it out. Johnson kicks it to Bay. Bay in the corner. Oh, in and out as we go to halftime. While the Knicks trail 61-50, we're chipping away. We didn't get under single digits, but we're right there at the cusp. So the Knicks put on a strong second quarter to take and trail here 61-50 at the half. Let's go as we chip away. Yes, that's Bronx pride right there and Precious Achua. As, ladies and gentlemen, a Knicks fan has entered the chat. What's up, Jack City? Salute to you, Jack City. All right, let's go. Let's get some halftime stats. No, but it's good to see you. Good to see you there. Never late, but never too late. Always on time. That's right. Let's go. You get to see the comeback. All right, I'm waiting for the updated stats here for the game. There you go. Cut it down and come out blazing in that third quarter, second half of the game. All right, let's see if I get some team stats here. All right, at the half, the Hawks 61, Knicks 50. Hawks are shooting 24-46 from the field. That's 52.2% on the road, while the Knicks are shooting 19 of 51. That's 37.3% from the field. The Knicks are shooting 8 of 26 from three-point land. That's 30.8%. While the Hawks are 6 of 16. That's 37.5% from three-point land. Knicks are 2 of 3 from the free throw line, while the Hawks are 7 of 8. Total rebounds. The Knicks are being out-rebound 26-18, but they're out-rebounding the Hawks on the offensive glass 7-6. Assists. 16 assists for the Hawks, while the Knicks have 15. 4 blocks for the Hawks, while the Knicks have 3. Knicks with 5 steals. Only 2 turnovers for the Knicks, 7 for the Hawks. 30 points in the paint for the Hawks, but the Knicks 24. So it wasn't that big of a disparity on the points in the paint. So, of course, 30-24. And I got the individual stats. Let's give you the Hawks individual stats. Their high man is Johnson. He has 19 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, followed by Murray. Actually, no, it was Hunter, who has 12 points and 2 rebounds and 11 minutes of action. Murray with 9 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Sadiq Bey with 7 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Capella with 4 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Bogdan Bogdanovic with just 2 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Bruno Fernando with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Matthews had 3 points. That was on that foul and he went to hit all 3 free throws and 2 rebounds. And Forrest, who played 5 minutes, had 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. That's the scoring for the Hawks. Let's give you our Knickerbockers here. Our high man, yes, Bogdan Bogdanovic with 12 points in 3 rebounds and 60 minutes of action, and both with 10 points apiece. Dante DiVincenzo with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. He played 18 minutes. Precious Achua with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He played 12 minutes. 6 points for Miles McBride with 6 assists. So I like that he has the equal amount of points and assists for Miles McBride in 22 minutes of action. Hartenstein with 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He played 10 minutes. Hart with 19 minutes, he has 3 assists, 2 rebounds, no points on the board for Josh Hart. But hopefully in the second quarter or the second half of the game, he gets on fire and he starts percolating and help the Knicks. They're going to need some offensive from him if they want to pull this one out here. Burks gave us 7 minutes in 8 minutes of action with an assist and 2 rebounds. Jericho Sims played 14 minutes with 2 points and 2 rebounds. That is the scoring for the Knicks and the Hawks. Those are your stats at the half, 61-50. Let's see the adjustments here. The Knicks did a better job answering the bell and scoring the points in the paint. And, of course, getting in the passing lane, trying to disrupt the pick and roll. They got to have a better pick and roll defense. They got to trust each other, rotating. And when the turnovers for the Hawks, which are going to be there in the second half, they have to capitalize on that. We'll see how they do. All right. Oh, man. All right, we wait. We get a timeout here. My back is just on fire right now. Ooh. Hart doesn't look like he's mentally in the game tonight. Um, maybe agent, you maybe there's something to it. Well, let's see the second half here for Hart. Maybe he's tired. Maybe he's exhausted. That triple double took a lot out of him. I don't know. He has been playing a lot of minutes. Maybe he's a little fatigued. The Tibbs took him out, and we went on a run. I mean, that happens at time. And also, you could say Burks left the game too, and they went on a run. Villanova triangle offense is off because Brunson is out. Okay, could see that too. Long season, Hart knows what it takes to close. He's just not ultra durable. Go Knicks, maybe could be. I mean, hey, it could be that he's not. Again, he might be a little banged up. At the end of the day, getting a triple double with those trees, even though they're as soft as Scott tissue, um, those two guys, maybe he's backed up. He doesn't want to say nothing. Probably he's bruising and hurting and aches and pains. All right, we got a few more minutes before we get that halftime. Let's look around because it's scoreboard time watching, fellas. Here we go. In Charlotte, and this is 3:43 in the third quarter. Magic's have a 64-58 lead on the Hornets. We play the Magic's next on Friday. So that's 64-58. Let's go Charlotte. Of course, a game in Miami at the half. Miami with a 1-point lead on the Detroit Pistons, 61-60. So the Pistons playing tough against the Heat. At the half, though, in Brooklyn, We got the 76ers up by 1 at half against the Brooklyn Nets. So that's 57-56. Brooklyn trailed by 1. Brooklyn trails the Hawks here. So Brooklyn Net fans, all three of them, are rooting for the Knicks to beat the Hawks here tonight because they want to see their team in the play-in. So Evan Roberts and company and his merry men are rooting for the Knicks here to actually beat the Hawks, but they have to beat the 76ers themselves. In a good game here, at the half is the Boston Celtics at Cleveland, and they have a 10-point lead on the Cavaliers, 55-45. So that's a game, interesting game to watch. In Dallas, it just started. It just started there. The Indiana Pacers are taking on the useless Dallas Mavericks, who can't beat any of the teams that we need them to beat. They always seem to lose. Dallas Mavericks. They're it just started 10-6. Yep. Cavaliers losing by 10 to Boston. Yes. Hawks having and using more players. That's Quinn Snyder. Quinn Snyder isn't afraid to use 12 men off the bench, sometimes 13. He's, he really believes in everyone, whoever could give him a spark and keep everyone fresh and sharp. That's what Quinn Snyder does. Although those glasses, he looks like a hobo on the sideline. I see what that Quinn Snyder look, not for nothing, fellas, makes me wish David Stearns was still the commissioner. Put on a damn suit. Not for nothing, they looked classy when you see the coaches. I'm not saying they don't look classy now or whatever, but it was something different. I guess call me a relic, call me an old timer, call me old fashioned. Maybe because when I became a diehard basketball fan or a diehard Knick fan, more like my fandom went to another level is when the coaches wore that suit. Every head coach had a nice suit. If it was, we knew Pat Riley with the Amanis, then Don Nelson with the Tommy Hilfigers, Van Gundy, and so forth. Always had a nice suit on the sideline, and I don't know. But now you look at guys like Quinn Snyder, he looks like a hobo. I mean, he looks like someone. He looks like I'm gonna ask him to make me a cafe latte in Brooklyn in a barista. I mean, he looks like a barista instead of a head coach. Or I'm gonna ask him, hey, can you tell me where the spring rolls are in Trader Joe's? What aisle in Trader Joe's are the spring rolls? Or when you have a complaint, can I talk to the manager? And you got Quinn Snyder come at you. Yeah, I'm the manager. Welcome to Trader Joe's. That's what he looks like. All right, we got a few minutes. I think Chef Dan passed out in the green room. I think he's that tired, man. He's been working his butt off. It's all right. We got you, Chef. He's there. He's with us. He's just right now tired. Knicks have been doing great player development. Absolutely. We talked about that, Desmond. And I'll talk. I've said that before. I give Tom Thibodeau, as much as we give Tom Thibodeau a lot of slings and arrows about the minutes and yada yada and all that stuff, but with the guys heard me, and I'm going to repeat it again. But under Coach Thibodeau, from him becoming the head coach with the New York Knicks, we've gotten Mitchell Robinson. Remember, Mitchell Robinson was a project. Couldn't stay on the floor, picking up fouls, always on the bench. Now look what Mitchell Robinson turned out to have become a defensive player, a rebounding machine under Coach Thibodeau's tutelage. Well, of course, Kenny Payne, Mike Woodson, Johnny Bryan, and so forth. Of course, the whole coaching staff under Tom Thibodeau. The same thing you could say about Nolan's Noel when we had that Way Here season. He just was defensive monster juggernaut under Coach Thibodeau's tutelage. Also, we've seen Harkenstein, who before the Achilles, right now he's about to make generational changing money, looking to get like a $20+ million player a year. The way he's been playing this season under Coach Thibodeau's system. Jericho Sims under Coach Thibodeau's system, developing, playing well. continues to develop and taking strides. Even Precious Achua in a short spurt here since coming over in January, you could see leaps and bounds. Supposedly he was a throw-in player in that trade. You're starting to see that with the big men, with Coach Thibodeau and also Miles McBride. The hard work with with Johnny Bryan and so forth. Doing some good job there. Manuel quickly developing well. Barrett didn't live up to full potential, but still developed well. Coachable. Quentin Grimes. Those guys flourish. I know we get frustrated. We want to see them more on the court, as we love to see them play more. We want to see them become Uber superstars, develop into a megastar, but it hasn't happened yet. But they've been fine, serviceable, and good NBA players. The Knicks have brought in. All right, we're ready to start that third quarter, baby. Let's go. The Knicks are 2 or 3 from the free throw line. They need to drive to the basket. Where's the foul calls? Yeah, that's a yeah. They're not calling a lot of fouls either, agent, because the Hawks only 7 of 8. As we start the third quarter, DiVincenzo now. Remember, Knicks are going from left to right. And now here's Pro Achua. Count it and one. Chance for a 3-point play for Precious Achua. Precious here looking to complete the 3-point play to start here. Let's go. And he hits the free throw, 61 of 53. Knicks trail, 15 seconds has gone by here to start the second half. As Johnson, who's been on fire, 13 points for Achua. Here's Johnson. Back over here to Murray. Murray fakes it. Murray now loses the ball up in the air, but he gets the ball back again. Bogdanovich, shot clock at 4, and Knicks shot clock at 2. Murray curls. Bogdanovich has to put this up. And that deep rebound right to the hands of Capella. And he can't get it, but he gets his own rebound. Down by 10. Here, Hart. Hart now to DiVincenzo. Back to Hart. Hart looking to try to redeem himself here. He lost the ball. Turns the ball over. Sadiq Bey just lost it. Bey. Euro. Block. And right to the hands. Oh, Bey. And he got fouled. Again, the ball is not finding the Knicks. They just carries right back to the Hawks. They got a magnet here tonight. So Sadiq Bey with the line for 2. First free throw is good for Sadiq Bey. And he hits both free throws, 65-53. Knicks need to answer back here. Here is McBride now. McBride closed out. Harkenstein now to DiVincenzo. Devo back over to Harkenstein. Give and go for a dunk. He walked right open there. Give DiVincenzo an assist. Back to 10 on that good pick and roll. Little taste of their own medicine. 90 seconds gone by here. Murray. Back over to Johnson. Johnson putting it up. Johnson, he got away with a walk. Boy, that was no Euro. That was a walk. Here's Hart. To Harkenstein. Back over to Achua. Achua messing it. Achua now going to back. Smart move. Here is McBride. McBride, a lot of contact. McBride puts up the floater. Oh, that was wild. He never had control, and he was a lot of contact there. Here's Murray, Bogdanovich, Johnson, right, thought about the 3, now steps, kicks it out. Sadiq Bey for 3, and Sadiq Bey hitting the 3. So where the Knicks were missing on that side of the court, Atlanta hitting early here. 70-55. Knicks need to answer back again here. Keep it. Let's go. McBride. DiVincenzo rises for three. It's off the mark. Rebound by Johnson. As he pushes this one, now Murray. Murray, reverse, no good. And good job by Hartenstein. Here's Hart in transition. Hart now. Kicks it back out, McBride. McBride steps for three. That's good. Three-pointer. Miles McBride from downtown. 70-58. Bogdanovich now to Johnson. Back over to Capella. Capella now putting it on the floor. Capella lost the basketball now. Bounce pass here to Bay. 10 on the shot clock. Bay. 7 to shoot. Sadiq Bay now with the basketball. Sadiq backing in. Backing in on Hart. Backing in again. Turnaround jumper for short. Rebound Achua pushes it to Hart. Hart now brings it the other way. Hart. Hart with this driving. Hart now. Bounce pass to Achua. And that was a sloppy execution now. Bogdanovich back over, and McBride gets in the passing lane. Here comes the Knicks the other way. Devo, again. A lot of sloppy play by both teams. Bogdanovich now kicks it to Capella. Oh, taken away by Hartenstein. Oh, Hartenstein prevented a dunk as Capella was going for that dunk. But it will be the Hawks ball underneath the basket. 17 to shoot. Here we go. Murray looking to give the ball in. Bounced into Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now backing in. Gives it to Murray. Murray blocked by Achua. Get that out of here. Here comes Hart. Hart now. Gives it to McBride. DiVincenzo for three. That's good. Three-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. 70-61. So that led to that block from Precious Achua. Knicks down by 9. Here's Johnson. Back over to Bay. Bay rises for three, and that's no good. Rebound by Hart. Hart now bringing it in transition. You're right. Hart usually goes full throttle to the basket when he's on, but he's waiting. Here's DiVincenzo. Underneath finger roll. Oh, misses it. Murray now. Murray puts it up, and he got fouled. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I think Hart might be a little sore, guys. But look at that block by Precious Achua. Murray hits the first free throw here, makes it a 71-61, back to 10. And he hits the second free throw here, 72-61. McBride with the basketball. McBride now driving. McBride stops, kicks it back out to Achua. Achua now driving to the basket. Achua head fakes, puts up the shot. No good. And rebound right to Murray. Here comes Murray now. Murray going a full steam ahead. Murray losing it. Discombobulated. Turns the ball over. As he takes a seat in the Dolan section. 7:09 here, 72-61. Here comes Hart. Hart with the basket. Now to McBride. Now to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now. Kicks it to Hart. Hart rises up for three. That hits the front of the rim. Back into McBride. Now Murray fakes it. Actually, DiVincenzo. Loose ball. Hartenstein gets it right to Big Ragu. Again to Hart. Hart now driving. Hart stops. Baseline jumper. Oh, that's no good. Rebound by Johnson. So Knicks had opportunities there. 2 opportunities. Couldn't capitalize. Here's Murray. Johnson, top of the key for three, and he got it. Timeout on the court. So the Knicks look a little flat there. We said stop trading buckets. And, of course, the Dolan section. That's exactly what that was, though. All right, we get a timeout. Yeah, I think Josh Hart tonight is not on offensively. Then if you got, hopefully coach could recognize that because you're kind of playing 4-on-5. I think he's completely sore. All right, we got a timeout. He wants to know, why do you keep leaving Johnson open? Johnson is a diamond in the rough. I mean, they look like they got something there, Vernon. He's surely fitting the Collins role. He's not as big as John Collins, but he's playing that role with that rebounding that could shoot the ball for Atlanta. Hart is trying to force it now. No, I don't think Hart is. No, when you know Hart looks like he's ready to go when he gets those rebounds in transition, and he takes it to the basket. Like Vernon says, he just goes strong to the basket. He hasn't been doing that. He's been waiting and letting the defense get back in transition. He normally attacks the transition full speed ahead with the Euro, and you'll hear me say it, the best there is, the best there was, and he hasn't done that. I think he's fatigued. I think Hart is tired tonight. Good thing after tonight, the Knicks got to gut this win out. They need to gut it out. They need to win this because they're off until Friday. They need this win. He scores from all area of the court, but especially when he goes on that transition and he goes attacking, he hasn't done that much at all tonight. He's been very hesitant. All right, they interviewing the new Nick, Mr. Milton, Shake Milton. All right, here's McBride. McBride now. McBride off the curl, kicks it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now with the basketball, and he got fouled. He went down. Johnson picks up the foul. All right, now Harkenstein, DiVincenzo rises for three. Ah, that was halfway down and came out. 75-61. Here's Murray. Bounce pass here to Johnson. Johnson's going to put up a three, and that misses. Rebound by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo pulls it here to Hart. Hart now. Hart to Harkenstein. Back to Hart. Hart now rises for three. And that's good. Josh Hart from downtown. He's on the board with some points. 75-64. You could tell he's tired, man. You could look at him. Hopefully adrenaline pick kicks in here. Here's Murray. Murray now. Back again. Catch and shoot. And that was partially blocked. Matthews. Here comes Achua now to McBride. McBride now splits the defenders. Kicks it to DiVincenzo. Swing pass to Hart. Hart passes it, driving. And he lost the basketball but stripped. Knicks will have it, 10 on the shot clock. They will inbound underneath the basket. Harkenstein will have a seat. Jericho Sims will come in. McBride will be the inbounder. McBride looking for someone to come open. McBride looking for someone, and he gets it into DiVincenzo on the curl for three. No good. Rebound by Hunter, who's in the game. Hunter will bring the basketball up here. 75-64. Murray now. Murray with the basketball now. Waiting to pick up his dribble. He does. Give and go to Bruno Fernando. Back again. Here's Matthews. So Bay wide open for three. No good. Rebound by Hart. Another wide open shooter for the Hawks. Here is Hart. Hart back over to McBride. McBride trying to get a high screen for Sims. Give and go now. Back over to Hart. Extra pass to Precious Achua now. Working on Hunter. Achua spins off the glass. It's good. Precious Achua continues to attack the glass. And posting and toasting 75-66. 4:30 mark now. Here's Murray. Bay back to Murray now. Murray with the basketball back of hand. He spins. And offensive foul. Bruno Fernando gets called. Knicks will have it here. Talk to them, big Taz. Talk to them, big Taz. Here's McBride. Hart. No, McBride kept it himself. Deuce with the dunk. Oh, baby. With the feline quickness with the dunk. 75-68. The deuce is loose. Here's Murray. Murray. And offensive foul going the other way. Let's go. Woo. Here we go. Hart. Achua. DiVincenzo. McBride. Back over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo driving. Back to Hart. Hart. Back to McBride. McBride driving. McBride to Achua. Achua lost it on the cut. Hart steals it again. Hart going strong. Up and in, and he got fouled. So these Knicks playing with some extra energy. Let's go. I think the Hawks are going to challenge. So we got a timeout. Timeout. 20-point lead to 7. Wow, let's go. Ball movement 101. That's right. Sean, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, commenting. We appreciate it, man. Of course, he's watching us on the Facebook app. Let's go. Hart with the slow-mo layup. I'm telling you, he is sore. He got to be sore, guys. That's all I could think of. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks, indeed. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's welcome him to the chat, family. Let's go. Watching from the Philippines. Let's go. God bless the Philippines, indeed. It's, what is it? It's 10 a.m. over there, right? 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. in the Philippines. He's watching us early Wednesday morning. Love it. Cardiac, but you know what? We're getting ready to. That's why they sell tablets, and that's why they sell tablets. That's why they sell blood pressure medication. Jack City. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There you go. We got a couple of we got a lot of followers in the Facebook application through the Philippines on our channel. That's why we know the time difference. I'm Sean. Yes, indeed. There we go. The chat. Salute to the Philippines. Let's go. Indeed. Right now it's 9:08 in the evening, Eastern time. 9:08 Tuesday night. Tuesday night 9:08. You guys are on Wednesday already. Wednesday morning, getting your cup of coffee, your breakfast. Unsuccessful challenge. Unsuccessful challenge. There you go. Get the defibrillator out. All right, so Hart to the line for two. Hart for the line for two. And he hits. Oh, he misses. I jinxed it. He misses the first one. 75-68. And he hits the free throw. 75-69. Let's go. 3:35 mark. Let's go. As Murray with the basketball. Murray now with the screen. Murray bounce pass here to Hunter. Hunter now to Johnson. Johnson driving. Johnson stops, kicks it. Back out to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Murray rises for 3. North the mark. Fight for the loose ball. Fight for the loose ball. Last touch. It will be Knicks ball. Breakfast with the Knicks. It must be awesome. Absolutely. Let's go. McBride, Hart. Stolen, but the Knicks will keep possession. 13 on the shot clock here. 3:07 mark. McBride will be the inbounder. To DiVincenzo. Holds the basketball himself. DiVincenzo with the ball. DiVincenzo driving. Kicks it. Oh, it's stolen away there. Bogdanovich, Murray, layup, and he got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Damn, that turnover. Murray hits the first free throw, 76-69. And he misses the free throw. Ball don't lie. 76-69. There we go. Here is McBride. Hart. Achua. DiVincenzo. Back to McBride. McBride picking up his dribble now. Now keeping his dribble. Free throw circle line. Back over to DiVincenzo driving. DiVincenzo up in the air. And he got fouled. Free throws for Dante DiVincenzo. Johnson picks up the foul. Dante hits the first free throw, 70-76. Knicks trail by 6 with another free throw coming up. And he hits both free throws. Knicks down by 5. 76-71, 2:35 left here in the third quarter. As the Hawks with the basketball, Forrest to Bogdanovich for 3. No good. Rebound by Hart. Hart. Knicks looking here to cut. Hart to Brogdon. Brogdon give and go. It's good. Just like that. Knicks down by 3. Oh, and a foul. Chance for a 3-point play. I did not hear the whistle, and he got fouled. 3-point chance opportunity for the Knicks. Let's go. As Forrest picks up the foul. Wow. Bogdanovich to the line. And just like that, the Knicks has cut it down to 2. They trail by 2 with 2:15. Let's go, Knicks. 13-1 run for the Knicks. As now Forrest with the basketball. Forrest now putting it on the ground. Kicks it out here to Hunter. Hunter driving. Hunter kicks it here to Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Hunter now top of the key. Hunter to Johnson. Johnson now back in. And almost stolen away. Johnson has to put up the shot. And rebound by Jericho Sims. Knicks could tie the game. Here comes Hart. Hart in transition. Hart Euro. Hart goes to the basket. It's good. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Josh Hart ties it up. We're all even at 76. Let's go. 90 seconds left here. Here we go. Forrest now. Breaks Forrest again. Euro up. Oh, he hits a tough shot. 78, 76. Not a minute and 15 here. Hart again. Hart coming alive. Hart Euro. Hart off the glass is scored. Josh Hart looking at Iron Heart. Let's go. We're all leaving at 78. Let's go. Here we go. Forrest again. Looking for some help. Forrest. And almost turned the ball over. Johnson pulls up jumper. Oh, Johnson has been killing them. 80 to 78. McBride. 24 points for Jalen Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich growing strong. Tries to get to Sims. And they're going to say last touch by the Hawks. Knicks ball. $39.3. McBride will look to get the ball in. Trying to find an inbounder. Gets it to Dante DiVincenzo. Dante now looking. And there's going to say turnover. The Hawks could add to the lead here. Here's Forrest. 29 seconds here. Forrest. Now Forrest spins. Stops. Pumping. Bogdanovich for three. And he got it. Tough shot. Bogdanovich haven't been hitting all night. He comes up big for the Hawks here. 83-78. Knicks need to answer here. Final shot here. McBride. Who's going to take it? McBride. Fernando on McBride. Bogdanovich catch and shoot three at the buzzer. And it rims out. At the end of the third quarter, the Knicks come right back and make this a close game. 83-78. They even tied it in the third quarter. We now get ready fourth quarter time because we are at home and the crowd wants a win. We want to win. Fourth quarter time. Let's hit it. Fourth quarter time. You need to hit that like button. Please hit that like button. If you have not hit the like button, let's go, Knick Nation. There we go. It's the fourth quarter. Woo! Fourth quarter time. Let's do this. Knicks trail by 5. Let's do this, fellas. Let's complete the story. Let's finish our story tonight. Ooh, this has been a roller coaster game. I mean, they've been trailing. We saw the ugly. But my goodness, we've seen that team. This team continues to battle. Time to finish strong, New York. Yes, indeed. Please go and hit that like button. We ask you, all we ask is not even. Please just hit that like button. It helps us with the channel. And if you're in the chat, hit those little emojis with the hearts and the 100. No matter, I don't care which one. It also helps the channel with the algorithm as well. We definitely would love that. Or the thumbs up. Let's go. Knicks play like bounty hunters after a big Sunday dinner. Ooh. It says we need stops and stop leaving Johnson open. All right, here we go. As he missed and off the mark, rebound right to Johnson. Johnson in, lob. Two-hand flush there to Hunter. Again, that extra keeping the ball alive, finding the Hawks, and just making that smart pass there. Fifth assist for Johnson now. Knicks down 85-78. Here's McBride. McBride kicks it here to Hart. Burks puts up the shot. Burks knits it. Yeah, Burks needs to come alive here for the Knicks. He can be a detriment and starting to chuck stuff out there. 5-point Knick deficit. Let's go. Hunter kicks it. Drive. And there's a foul on Hart. Not in the act of shooting. No, they said in the act of shooting. I'm sorry. First team foul, but in the act of shooting. So Hunter will go to the line. He misses the first free throw in the words of Chef Dan. The ball don't lie. There it is. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. 86-80. McBride now. McBride with the basketball. McBride keeping the ball alive here. 14 on the shot clock. Calling a play here. Wants a high screen. Now kicks it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving. Puts up the side jumper. No good. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson hands it over here to Forrest. Forrest now. Trying to look. The ball to now. Johnson back over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back to Johnson. Johnson putting it on the floor. Johnson goes up and he got it. Johnson continues to play extremely well against the Knicks here. Knicks down by 8. Here's Hart. Hart with the basketball. Hart to Burks. Burks looking. Burks is going to reset. Burks with the ball. Burks driving. Pumps off the glass. Count it and 1. Chance for a 3-point play for Alec Burks. Quickly with 4 points off the bench in the fourth quarter. Has a chance to add another one at the free throw line. He misses the free throw. But the ball goes right to the hands of the Hawks. So here's Forrest. We'll bring the basketball up here. 82-88. And we get a call here. 8-second violation. 8-second violation. A little laziness by the Hawks. And it will be a turnover. Knicks basketball here. Knicks got to capitalize on those mistakes. Let's go. So Forrest got caught lingering in the backcourt for 8 seconds. All right, Burks will be in the inbound. The Burks to McBride. McBride now going to pick up his dribble. McBride on the right side. McBride now with the screen. McBride working now on Hunter. Shot clock at 14. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Baseline drive. Kicks it to Burks. Burks rises for 3. Oh, in and out. And Sims comes up with the rebound. Passes it back to Hart. Back over to McBride. Extra pass to Burks from the corner. No good. Jericho Sims with the man dunk. Oh, with the Mamma Jamma dunk. 88-84. Okay, in turn. Knicks down by 4. Defense serenading Madison Square Garden. And here's a drive for Forrest. Fernando pumps up, and he got it. That was ugly. I thought he was going to miss that one. 90-84. Burks. Burks now working. Burks feeling it. Burks driving. Burks off the glass. Oh, he misses that one. Jericho Sims again with another rebound. Bogdanovich for three. Oh, air ball. Hart tracks it down. But it right to the hands by Hunter, but fouled by McBride. Oh. So Jericho Sims becoming alive here. So Knicks down by 6, but it's Atlanta's basketball here. Under 9 minutes here left in the game. Sadiq Bey will try to get it to Murray, who's back in the game. Murray will bring the ball up with a 6-point lead. Murray now loses the basketball, almost turns it over, and Hart touched it last. They almost stole that basketball. As Hunter gives it to Murray. Murray now. Murray. Back over. Hunter with a dunk, counting and one. That was a burst of speed by Hunter. That was a burst of speed. That's how McBride couldn't do anything there. That burst of speed. He just beat Hart, and no one rotated enough time. He just took it. He completes the three-point play, 93-84. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. We need a rally here. Let's do this. Here's McBride. Burks now for three. No good. Rebound by Sims. Bogdanovich for three. No good. Now the ball's still alive, but in the hands of Matthews. So Knicks missed some threes here. Now, hopefully they haven't gotten cold. They got to get warm. We get a whistle. Technical foul on who? I think it's on the Hawks, guys. Matthews was hit with a technical foul. So he got teed up. Matthews. Bogdanovich will shoot the technical free throw here. We got a whistle. Offensive foul. Oh, here's McBride. Hart. Back over to DiVincenzo. Back in the game. Devo. Oh, rejected. They're going to have to put this one half-court shot. And it's a shot clock violation. Murray now. Murray stops. Kicks it back. Oh, Bogdanovich had it, but shot clock at 4. Bay's going to have to put this one up. Bay now. Step back. Misses. Right to the hands of Hart. Knicks got to push. Hart. Back over to Devo. Back to Hart. rises for three, and that's good. Three-pointer, Josh Hart. 93-88. All right, we have a timeout here. Why do players shoot with 13 seconds left on the shot clock? Make opponents work on the defense and settle. Sometimes they feel like they have the hot hand burning. They want to put a statement. It says we need stops. We're basically beating ourselves. Too much, too much. But there's still plenty of time here. 7-12. 7-12. Keep the pressure. Keep up the pressure, indeed. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Knicks. We got a timeout. Timeout here. We're trailing now, 93-88. Let's look around the league quickly. Miami has a 101-98 lead on the Detroit Pistons. That's 6:44 in the fourth quarter. So that's a close game. 101-98. Miami leads. In Brooklyn, we got the 76ers up 92-86. That's 8:23 in the fourth quarter. And Boston and the Cavaliers 97-94. Boston with a 3-point lead, and that's 4:18 in the fourth quarter. The Pacers, just a couple minutes before halftime, have a 66-61 lead on the Dallas Mavericks. The Orlando Magic's already won. They beat the Hornets 101-98. All right. Here we go. We're coming off this timeout. It will be Atlanta's basketball here. 93-88, 7:05 here with Murray. Murray now. Murray keeping his dribble, now driving. Baseline jumper, and that's good. So his 16-footer is good. 95-88. Now McBride. McBride now. McBride driving. McBride, and there's a foul. All right, now Hart will be the inbounder. Hart. Jericho Sims. Dante DiVincenzo. Driving. Stops. Turnaround jumper. Off the mark. Right to the hands of Hart. Hart. Back to McBride. McBride now. Back again. McBride now driving. Kicks it to Hart. Hart to DiVincenzo. Back to Hart. Hart rises for three. And that's good. 3-pointer. Josh Hart from downtown. 95-91. Knicks down by 4. Here we go. Here's Murray. Murray with the basketball. Murray keeping his dribble alive. Murray now passes it here to Hunter. Back over to Johnson. Stolen. But it'll be Knicks. It will be out of bounds. Hawks ball. McBride almost came up with that steal. All right. They will inbound underneath the basket. Murray looking, and they get it here to Capella. Capella got away with a pick. Now Murray rises for three, and he hits it. See, that's what happens. They miss a call, and they always hit a three. It's like rinse and repeat. Here's Hart. Now he's going to try to answer back, and that's off the mark. Here's Johnson. Johnson driving. Kicks it back out. Got away with another walk. Murray rises. He misses that one. But rebound by Bay. Bay now to Capella. Capella putting it in. Capella backs out. Sadiq Bay. Shot clock at 6. Now Murray. Murray has nowhere to go. Shot clock at 3. Murray now driving. Murray has to put it up. No good. And that is a shot clock violation. Good Knicks defense. Did not panic. Did not commit a silly foul. They were swarming. Good defensive turnaround by the Knicks. But now you got to capitalize and score. Let's go. Hart. Bogdanovich. Back over to DiVincenzo. Oh, that's a silly turnover. That was a silly turnover, guys. Close to just above 5 minutes. Look at Brogy playing good defense, indeed. All right, now here's Murray. Murray with the basketball now to Bogdanovich. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Now Bogdanovich now driving. Puts up to Capella. Capella got fouled by Bogdanovich. So Capella will go to the free throw line, who is a horrific free throw shooter. Not a bad foul. We got 5 minutes exactly. Capella misses the first free throw. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks trail here by 8. Under 5 minutes. Here's McBride. McBride now. McBride driving in the paint. McBride fakes. Puts up the shot. And doesn't get the roll. He misses. Good job by Bogdanovich staying with McBride. Now Bogdanovich now. And there's a foul. Oh. McBride going over that screen. So I give the Knicks are over the penalty. They will go to free throw lines for Capella. Capella hits the first free throw. A rare. Knicks here trail 101. What 191? Excuse me. He hits both free throws. 101-91. We got to get going, fellas. Let's go. McBride. Bogdanovich for 3. Oh, he got it. 3-pointer. Bogan Bogdanovich. No Achua. Achua, who was playing well. I mean, it's... Here's Murray. Johnson, back to Murray. Murray now putting it on the floor. McBride pokes it away. Shot clock at 6. 4. He's going to put up try to hunt it. Air ball. Rebound. Oh, Capella in the right place. That's been the story of the night. He was right there. Air ball, and Capella was right there with enough time to put that layup in. 103-94. Here's McBride. McBride. 4 short. Back tap. The ball still loose. Hart. Now the Knicks corral. Here comes DiVincenzo. Good hustle by the Knicks. Here's DiVincenzo now. Back again. Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now. Cross here. I don't know where that went to, but Harkenstein has it. Shot clock at 9. McBride, settle down. McBride rises for 3. Off balance. Not bad shots now. Terrible shots now, guys. Timeout by the Hawks. They need a timeout here. But the Hawks took it, but I think the Knicks a little fatigued. They're making some bad. That was some bad sequence of offensive execution by everybody. Now my question was, it's already 3 minutes. It's too. I think it might be a little too late. What do you guys think? We were having Precious Achua playing so well, attacking and becoming a presence down low. I understand the three guard lineup is going to help, even though Bogdanovich is not a guard. He's out there on 3 and D, but I kind of would have liked some Precious Achua minutes to at least neutralize and spread the floor, because he was putting the ball on the floor and scoring underneath the basket. That was a little bit puzzling on that selection there, because they look a little tired. We're all leaving at Brooklyn, 92 all, 607 between Brooklyn and the 76ers. And Miami has a 4-point lead with 3:39 there in Miami against the Pistons. Just a little scoreboard watching. 74-70, and that's going to half with Indiana up by 4. Oh, the Magic's already won 101-92-89 against the Hornets. The Magics will be in Madison Square Garden Friday. We have a timeout here. We have a timeout. All right, we're coming back. Yeah, but Thibodeau said he's only going to be situational, Johnny. They might be tired. It takes a lot for them to come back from 22 down. Maryland, I maybe another timeout. What happened? All right, it's a long abbreviated timeout here. I mean, it's going to help more the Knicks more than the Hawks, to be honest with you. It took too long to get scoring open in the game, and with the limited manpower, it's obviously something the Knicks can't afford. With the stars, yes, yes, yes. Didn't we saw that in that other game where they, the last home game where they just fell down by too long and they just couldn't have enough time to get back. All right, now here we go. Hunter, off the glass, counted and one. Chance for a 3-point play. 105-94. Terrible. Good execution on coming off a timeout. Curl play off the glass. Looking to add here. And he misses the free throw. Ball don't lie as DiVincenzo comes up with it. Knicks need buckets, though. And stops. 3 minutes to play. There's still time here, but they got to go on a run. Here's Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic, sidestep for three. No good. Rebound by Saddiq Bey. So the team has gone a little cold here. As we're going to take the scoreboard away, guys. You're going to get my mug. Here we go. Murray, Saddiq Bey. Bey now driving. Bey stops. Jumper is good. 107-94 as the Hawks seem to pull away here. Here's McBride. McBride back to Hart. Hart top of the key. Back to McBride. DiVincenzo. Baseline drive. Kicks it out. Bogdanovic for three. Bogdanovic misses again. He is cold. So here we go. So he went cold in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Murray now. Murray hop skipping. Murray turnaround jumper is good. 109-94 as the Hawks starting to pull a little bit more. And we got a timeout by the Knicks. Timeout by the Knicks. They trail 109-94 under 2 minutes. Ah, man, this is one of those tough ones, man. We ran out of gas. Yeah. They weren't hybrid tonight. They were pure, unleaded 87 gas. No. They weren't a hybrid. And use some of that electricity to propel them. Bogdanovic with 19 points. He was 4 of 11 from three-point land. I think he just ran out of gas in that fourth quarter. It's a little too late. I mean, Burks wasn't anything to write home about either. It's just the start. We went almost 6 minutes without a bucket. We had a bad start. We were trailing and yeah. This game tonight, and I hate to sound like that, guys, but tonight, if the guys were healthy, this is the type of game when the Knicks jump on and they have a rocking chair game from the beginning to the end, and they will be leading from the very beginning. The way the Hawks came out a little sloppy, despite being up 8-0, and the Knicks just couldn't hit shots. Here we go. McBride, Chua now back in the game. I mean, a little too late there, Thibodeau. Here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it out of Hart from the corner for three. That's no good. Achua kept it alive. Achua with the rebound. DiVincenzo for three. And he got it. A little too late, Tom. 97-109. 90 seconds left here. Knicks got to get a stop here. They need a steal or a stop. Here's Johnson. Johnson now. Johnson down low to Capella as they're going to keep eating time. Hawks taking their time. Here's Murray. Murray now pulling up, and he got it. That's the nail on the coffin right there. 111-97. Knicks need a three ball immediately, but no. Devo, Bogdanovic, back over to Hart. Hart back in, pulls up for three. Nope, front of the rim, rebound by Saddiq Bey and the Hawks. Under a minute and a foul by Miles McBride. Maybe I don't understand the situation, but why not go to our bench when you could see our guys are flat? Vernon's been saying that since January. Absolutely. I think he waited too long, played the guys a little too long, but he knows them as, good jam by Capella, and this should seal it. 113-97. DiVincenzo for three. He got it. Dante DiVincenzo from downtown. Down team, 13-point deficit. Bey. Johnson. Kicks it. Bey. He got it. Counted and one. Oh, come on. So, Hawks lost 2 games to the Nets. and they beat the Knicks here. That's basketball. You can never tell what's what. I mean, we beat the Cavaliers with no Brunson, and tonight we lose to the Hawks. It's just that's the NBA. See, they gets the free throw. 30 seconds left here. 116 to 100, and there is a foul call here. And the Knicks were down. I think they were down by 2 points and close to tying it, man. Couldn't recover from there. Achua. Right to the hands of Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now. McBride rises for three. Now good, and that should probably do it. So the Knicks fall 116 to 100 to the Hawks. They got the Magics coming up. Scoreboard time. Listen, they just started off slow. Maybe sometimes the coach, I know he likes to have like clockwork when he's gonna make his substitution patterns and so forth. But when you got guys that are good role players and now become starters and playing, you have to take the temperature. And when guys are a little faltered or don't have it, mix and match. Bring some guys. Give something different on the scouting report. I'm not saying you should play Jacob Toppin, but you got to put him there. You got Shake Middleton. See something different, even if it's for a short spurt. Just if Hart seems like he was, like you guys said, he wasn't into it in the first half, or I say he was fatigued or bruised up, then you know what? It's okay to pull them for a few minutes and bring someone in with fresh legs. Maybe they give you something different, and then you could bring Hart back in. I'm not saying fully bench Hart, but those type of things they should have done that. I'm surprised that the Knicks, with the coaching, I get it. He's set in his way here. Look, he's one of the most successful Knicks coach and we had in years. I think just a little bit, my critique, a little bit more of adding more players to the rotation of play. Even if it doesn't have to be long minutes, play some other difference. Play more guys, play a little more. Why not see a little Jacob Toppin for 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Just those extra 2 3 minutes might help not collapsing here in the fourth quarter with guys of fatigue and run down, run mill. Shake Milton now is on this team. Play. We're not. And again, if you're playing too many minutes, there's something wrong with the team. But that's okay to extend and play other guys part of it. So, well, we have to regroup. What I like about it, they don't play until Friday. They're gonna have Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. They get 2 days off for treatment, recovery. Especially in this NBA season, they got a West Coast trip coming up soon. So, of course, that's good for the Knicks, for Jalen Brunson. Hopefully, an extra day for them. I don't know if he's going to play Friday. Looks like he might be playing Friday. We'll see. And then one game closer to getting OG Anunoby, possibly Julius Randle. So, it is what it is. That sucks that we played hard. We played well, but we didn't play smart enough in the beginning. We played hard defense against a longer opposition and expect to play efficient for 30 to 40 minutes at this level. Yeah, we got to get to better starts, and a lot of that thing was Vernon and everyone that's listening. Those shots were open. There was open shots for the Knicks, and they weren't going down in the first. They had a lot of good looks. They just weren't going down. Sometimes you got to tip your hand and say, but here's the one thing out of this loss I hope they want to go back for more is the post presence of Precious Achua attacking the basket. It's okay to get those easy buckets, attacking the basket off the glass with a Precious Achua, even Harkenstein, even Jericho Sims. It's okay for a post game, for post scoring, post attack. It's okay, NBA. It's okay with the modern NBA. Everybody wants to shoot the threes and shoot from downtown and shoot from everywhere. You know what? I like a good old fashioned post back to the basket score personally, but we'll see. But I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. We of course got work in the morning. We appreciate everyone. Thank you for all the likes. Chef Dan not feeling well. He's in the green room. I think he might have fell asleep. To be honest with you, he worked a double today, so I don't. I know he was exhausted. So Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Don't forget, hit that like button. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Of course, if any news breaks and all that, I always put something in the Twitter, and we always keep in communication outside of YouTube. Everyone on our YouTube platform, so we can continue to communicate and say, because you guys are like family. Once again, I always tell you guys and appreciate it. So you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll highlight a couple more chats. There you go. And we'll get going. A big task at hand, of course. You guys have a wonderful night. We really appreciate one. Hey, thank you for the Philippines to watching us on there. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. See you next time. May the sports be with you. Good night.